What up, baby?
Lightning, thunder, it's the Storm Warning show on the come up with Big Groov and they Blakk too. Have your popcorn ready when you come through. We talking hurricanes and how they making moves with pick six to the houses and big hits like ooh. Next man step up, and that's the motto. We building up a dynasty today for tomorrow. BCS wins in them poll rankings again. If you ain't heard about the U, then homie, where you been? It gotta be something in the water, cause when it comes to them trenches, you know the Canes is digging harder. If the legacy don't kill them, then the speed will. When you see that you on your schedule, just know that ain't gonna be no cheap thrill. Leave it all on the field. Been doing that for years. Play the game like how you practice, that's what it is. Canes causing havoc on the field. Hit the op so hard that they gon' have to go back and game plan and run drill. The game on the line on fourth, we gon' go. And keep on coming up like the Storm Warning show. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We live, baby. Storm Warning in the building. Your boy Big Groov, Storm Groov on Twitter. You know what it is. What's up, my brother?
What's going on? This is Ablakk, coming to you live and direct from the DMV of the half of the Storm Warning crew. We're going to get in, we ain't going to be long, but we definitely going to be strong as always. We're going to get into what everybody knows. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know that Gattis was let go. I didn't find out until like late in the afternoon because I, just wrapped up into my day. I was pretty much, that mess was out of sight, out of mind for me. You know what I mean? So when it happened, I was like, the news had dropped. So it dropped today. Like, and I didn't know right away.
Yeah. But y'all know I did an If You Ain't Real, It Ain't Groove earlier, man. So if y'all didn't see that, I gave my take on the situation with Gattis, how I felt, man. But I was, like I said, at the end of my show, I wanted to see how my boy feeling right now, and of course, who he want at the helm, because I want, the guys I want. So what's up, Blakk man? How you feel? How you felt once you got the news, and like what's kind of going through your mind, like? You know what I'm saying? So now what? You feel me?
Like I said before, I always felt that it was time that the program went to a different direction. And I've stated how I felt about it. Like, there's certain things that was unexcusable. Averaging 19 points, going 10 quarters without scoring a touchdown. So, I ain't gonna kick a man while he down and on his way out. But I'm glad the decision came, and really, I'm like, yo, it's too bad it took this long, but hey, I'm glad it's here, right? So moving forward, like, what do I expect? Man, I expect someone to come in here that's gonna be able to average more than 19 points a game. I tell you that, at least 30 points a game, 30 to 35 points a game. 40 is that, like, if you get somebody that average 40 points. If you get somebody to average 40, then you're college playoff bound. You see what I'm saying? You're playoff.
You up there with the elites.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you need to be, you need to be up in there, that top four, but that one of them top four teams. But just give me somebody that's competent, that's gonna run a fresh innovating scheme, that's going to use the weapons that we have, that's going to create, that's going to have great spacing, that's going to create natural running and passing lanes for the backs and the receivers, the passing concepts that's going to be elite, you know what I'm saying? Not bunched up like you in a punch buggy, you know what I'm saying? Like
1992.
Yeah, like you got 20 dudes crowded in a punch buggy. Like, like the circus clowns with 100 of them get out this little car. Like, yeah, just show me some of that, but also show me, I want an OC that doesn't have to wait to halftime to make adjustments.
Exactly.
I want to have an OC that can have that Floyd Mayweather type feel where it'll take me a few series to figure out what you're doing. Because we all know, you know what I'm saying, I'm a boxing fan, but Groov is the boxer and trainer, right?
So what I got on, Iron Mike, baby.
So he knows, like what did Floyd say in his trainers? By the third round, he already got you figured out. He already got you figured out what you gonna do, all this, and it's a wrap. So if you haven't won any rounds up until that point, don't expect to win any, right? So
your best bet is the first 3 rounds.
Exactly. So my thing is that defense, the defense is gonna come out and they're gonna come out throwing haymakers. Now, if you could withstand the first 2 series, withstand them, but that third series, I would like to see you move that ball, touchdown. Now you got them. You know what they doing. You got a feel for them. Now, when you go into halftime, of course, you make more adjustments, but then when you come out from halftime, it's a smoke show after that, right? It's
both now.
Yeah, it's a smoke show. We Hussein Bolt and everybody now. Come out after halftime.
We that last 30 meters. We that last 30 meters on that boat truck.
Exactly. So that's what I want to see. You know what I mean? I want to see that. I want to see 5 wide sometimes, or you got 4 wides. You sit in the back in motion. So now that linebacker got to cover one of those shifty backs we gonna have. I just want to see something fresh and innovating. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what a lot of the high-powered offenses are doing. I don't need an air raid. I don't need a cat that throw the ball 100 times a game because I like the running game, right? You know what I'm saying?
And that's what the guy said earlier. I'm with you. I don't want a pass like a only pass type 90 passes a game, no run. I want more pass than run, but I still can get 30. I can still get 20 to 30 rushes. I'm cool with between that 20 30 range where you still, you know what I'm saying, you still can get some guys.
Name me an air raid offense that won a national title.
I mean, like I said earlier, man, I consider with the air raid. I don't consider when I think of air raid, I don't think of just, you know what I'm saying, passing the ball 90 times. When I think of air raid, I'm thinking to me, that LSU squad was an air raid to me in a sense.
But look, and I was getting ready to say them. I say, okay, if we want to talk about a team that threw the ball,
but also,
more, right? It was LSU. But guess what? It seemed that way, but they had a 1,000-yard back and another back that had over 500 yards. So all we remember is Joe Brady and his godly touchdown numbers, and Jamar Chase and Jordan Jefferson. They had over 1,000 yards.
And so Moss.
And Moss. So we think, LSU was just chucking it, but they had a back with over a G and another back with over 500 yards. So
Alabama, the same thing.
Exactly. So they were balanced. Give me a balanced, competent offense like I just talked about, and let it be balanced, because one thing for sure, 2 things certain. The passing game will help the run game, and the run game will help the passing game, period. If you got a good running game and the offensive line is doing what it's supposed to do, reestablish a new line of scrimmage a yard behind the D-line, it just opens up the passing game, because now you got to drop an extra safety in the box. Them linebackers got to creep up, right? So now, say they stacking 7, 8 in the box, and that passing game is clicking, right? Now them jokers got to move back. You got to drop a safety back. So that open up the run game. They help each other out. I don't want one thing to be dominant over the other. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that.
Me personally, I want my OC that can be able to do what's necessary to win.
And you know what else I want? And you know what else I want? This is what I want. When it's 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, I want to be able to go tell my linemen, we ain't throwing the ball. We running. We running this clock. We running. And I want to be able to turn around and give it to my horses, because I'm going to have about 4 or 5 of them back there that I can rotate in. And I want to run this. I want to I want to run the clock out. A 4-minute offense where I don't have to pass. I want to run. Maybe throw like a 2-yard out to the tight end or something. And then let the clock run. That 4-minute offense, you need to be able to run the ball. Or how about this? I want to run the ball whenever I decide I want to run the ball. I want to be able to get positive yards in my offense.
And you know what, bro? And whether a lot of people don't want to acknowledge it or not, you don't really have to do, and you don't have to do that in a too tight set. You don't have to do that. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to do that under the center I formation. If you, you know what I'm saying? Because you can just. If you look at the championship game, Georgia they didn't get in the I formation, did they?
Not with a fullback. I don't think. No, I got to go back and look at. But not with a fullback.
They got a single back set.
They ran ace formation. I think he came from under center sometimes too. But a lot of times he's pistol shotgun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, the air raid is what Washington State runs, what Mike Leach runs, Texas Tech still I think runs it. I don't think TCU don't run an air raid. They run a power spread. You know what I'm saying? Sonny Dykes doesn't. TCU didn't run the air raid. You ain't see TCU in 5 wide.
I think he said
air raids. We defined in 2000 on the Dykes. Nah, to me that's not an air raid because TCU runs the ball a lot. More than you see.
I think he's saying is like an updated version of the. They had a lot of high explosive type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they also had 1,000-yard back too.
Yeah, they did. And another one close to 1,000.
And look, and if you think right, the passing game helped them beat Michigan, but that running game was killing Michigan.
Because they set it up with the pass.
Yes.
They set it up with the pass.
That running game was killing them dudes, but I mean, he gone. He gone. You know what I'm saying? He's gone. You know what I'm saying? And it's now this hire right here, it's important. It's very important to get it right.
How long? What's the window? When does he need to have this hire in place? Because
honestly, I think the hire is going to be done next week. I think the hire because you gotta look at it, y'all. Like you gotta look at it from this standpoint. This is not early January; it's late January. Mm-hmm. They already started winter workouts, right? They already started winter workouts. February, they're still gonna be doing their mat training and then they testing. March is spring practice. So you need the OC there now so the OC can be installing the offense and get it to them so they can be studying it. Right? Exactly. So you want to get that OC in there within the next week or so. More so next week because next Wednesday is signing day. Next Wednesday signing day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Yes, next Wednesday is signing day, bro. It's next Wednesday signing day. So I would say by next Tuesday, get them in. Boom, get there, meet the players, this, that, and the third. Have that offensive meeting. Let them know what his philosophy is gonna be. Like, this is my philosophy. Miami, historically, offense has been what? Y'all can put it in the chat. Our offense has been what historically? Fast, explosive, and dominant. And physical. And physical. Right? Physical, dominant, explosive, and fast. Right there. That's what our offenses have been in the past.
I just don't want us to get fooled, like he said, like Shad said earlier. What happened with speed and space that Gattis was talking about? I just don't want nobody. I don't want nobody to gas us up.
Exactly,
man.
But guess what, bro? Shame on them folks because if they would have went back and studied some of his Michigan tape, they would know that really they didn't have speed like that, and the speed you're talking about was the backs and maybe one receiver. But now, say if we get another, say it's Scott Frost, right? Let's just say, right? Let's hypothetically we got our way. It's Scott Frost. And he says, with all this talent and speed in South Florida or in Florida, period, or across the country that we can recruit here, I want to get my playmakers, my speed and space. You know that to be true because you look at his offense when he was in Oregon, what it did, and what his offense did at UCF. So you know when he says speed and space, you like, yeah. Because in Central Florida, they averaged over 300 yards, about 350 yards passing per game, and 245 rushing. Yeah. And because I wrote, let me make sure. Let me make sure. I want to get y'all the exact numbers on that. Make sure I ain't tripping. But I know what I read. Let me see. From 2016 to 2017, they averaged UCF averaged 48.2 points per game, averaging 530 yards per game. Right?
If we average that at Miami, bro, that's
he was out Oregon. When he was out Oregon,
Scott Frost out Oregon?
Yes, yeah.
Under who?
They offense. Yeah, he served as the receivers coach, and he was also the offensive coordinator under Mark Helfrich. He was offensive coordinator under him. They averaged 45.4 points a game, while passing for 312 yards a game and 234 yards rushing a game.
Question. So was that the year they made it? They beat Florida State? He was the OC?
That was, let me see, the first is from 2009 to 2012. He was the receiver coach under Chip Kelly. And then for 2013 and 15, yes, it was when they beat Florida State. It was when they beat Florida State, right? Yeah, so they averaged over 300 yards passing, and they averaged close to 250 rushing at Oregon.
And they were still known for being there was more. And you're making a great point, bro, because a lot of these teams that you're saying that people get so clamored with the explosive passing, you feel what I'm saying? They forget that they still rushing for a hell of fucking yards.
Exactly, bro. Like, yo, they averaged 48.2 points a game that year at UCF when they went 13-0 and they claimed themselves the national champs. Yo, they averaged 48.2 points a game, bro. Like, if we can average 35 points, we good, right?
Anything better than that 19. I just got a text from
500, bro, 530 yards a game on offense, bro.
Year, right?
That was UCF. That's when they went 13-0. Then they self-proclaimed themselves national champs. And I think they beat LSU in the bowl game. Yeah, like, bro, like that. Bro, let me tell you something. I'm just saying, right? I just threw Scott Frost's name out there, like what I would like to see in the offense. What I would like to see. That right there is balance. That's balance.
What about Dan Mullen?
Oh, let me tell you something. Dan Mullen may be a quirky dude and have a crazy personality, but Dan Mullen is an offensive genius. He's an offensive genius. If Dan Mullen was the OC here, yo, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like, I would take Dan Mullen. This is what I would do. This is what I would do, right? Hypothetically speaking, this is one of my outrageous staffs, right? If I had Dan Mullen as the OC quarterback coach, James Coley as my tight end coach, Jeff Scott as my receivers coach. Now, before y'all say Jeff Scott, I need y'all to check his resume and look at all the receivers that he got at Clemson and developed them and got them to first rounders. Sammy Watkins, D-Hop, Mike Williams. Yeah. Because I know some of y'all out there got the gas face real quick when I said Jeff Scott, but those are some of the receivers, just three right there that he recruited and developed. Sammy Watkins, D-Hop, Mike Williams. Yeah, the Mike Williams, that's that the Chargers right now, killing it. Yeah, that's just 3.
Do you think he would come at that role? Do you think he would come at that role?
That's my.
Oh, that's your fantasy. That's your fantasy lineup.
You know how some women got that make believe boyfriend. Yeah, that make pretend boyfriend. So this is my make pretend staff, right? That's my make pretend staff right there. But if you want my realistic staff, then I would say I would still like Dan Mullen, but I don't know if he's gonna come. So like my top pick was like Scott Frost. I like Scott Frost, right? Then you could give me James Coley as the tight end coach / co-OC.
You let go Fields?
Yeah, I put Fields in the recruiting office. Give James Coley.
You gonna put him back in the job market?
Yeah, because I don't like his development of tight ends. And bring me Kevin Beard. Nah, and bring me Kevin Beard. Give me Kevin Beard as the receiver coach, or give me.
I'm not opposed to that. We talked about that earlier. I would love Kevin Beard,
right? Or how about this? Here's another one. I give James Coley the receivers and the tight end. Give him the receivers and the tight ends, co-OC. So now I free up a spot for DVD. However we could work it. You know what I'm saying? You could give me James Coley as the tight end. Just give him titles. Tight end, receivers, co-OC, because whoever the OC gonna be, if they elite, if we're averaging anything close to 40 a game, 2 years and they gone. So then you just move James Coley to OC because he's been an OC before. He was pretty darn good. He was good when he was here. Everybody just tripping off of the halfback option pass. Like OCs don't do.
Hold on. Hold on. And when people say that crazy shit, if you look at the play, he was wide open, bro.
Yeah.
He made a bad throw. It happens, bro. That was the perfect play call.
Yeah.
Because it was the perfect play call.
Yeah, so you could give me that, you know what I'm saying, bro? But like I said, one of those 3, or Frost, Arroyo, Mullen. I don't really think Mullen gonna come. Jeff Scott, Cooley. I think Cooley comes, but I don't think he's gonna be an OC first. But them other ones, somebody gonna another guy. I watched this film today. His name is, let me see, hold on, because I was just looking at his film, bro. His tape. God, what's that dude's name? I think his name is Frank Ricks or something like that. He's the OC for Duke, right? He's the OC for Duke, and y'all like Duke. Y'all like Duke, but let me tell you who he studied under. Let me tell you who he studied under before y'all, you know, what I'm saying, y'all, some of y'all out there in the
I'm gonna answer this question while you pull this up real quick. Anthony, me
with
personally, I'm bringing if I don't bring in James Coley as the wide receiver coach, I'm going to get Kevin Beard. That's who I want. I would get Kevin Beard, or like some guy said earlier, I would try to pry away Leonard Hankerson from the 49ers, but I doubt we can get him from the 49ers. Because why would you go to college and you want on one of the best teams in the NFL? And you got some guys like Debo Samuels and all the boys that you're working with. So it's kind of hard to pry them away. But those 3 will be my candidates.
His name is Kevin Johns, and he studied under Kevin Wilson at Indiana, Mike Norvell, and Cliff Kingsbury. Comes from that tree.
Oh, right.
Comes from that tree.
And I think we can keep him for a long time. We can keep him for a good minute, too.
And if you look at his offense, and I went and looked at his offense. I didn't look at the Miami game. I went and looked at the Kansas game. And Kansas was nice this year. Like his concepts, his offensive scheme, his concepts are nothing that we've seen this year. The spacing, the route running, the double moves, the crossing at the line, you know what I'm saying? The running game, the pulling action, what Coach Mario likes, getting the backs out into the flat. You really didn't see a lot of tunnel screens. maybe one or two in the games that I watch, taking deep shots down the field. Like, his concept, his scheme is nice. He's gonna scheme you to death, and he's gonna scheme people open. Y'all go check him out. His name is Kevin John. Y'all go check him out. But that's just a few,
check him out later on.
Yeah, go check him out.
He said, "I don't know about Arroyo yet, man.
Go check. I'm gonna tell you, go check him out." And now, since we're on Arroyo, let me tell you, he recruited a 3-star quarterback. Turned him into a first-round draft pick. 2 years back to back, he threw for over 3,000 yards. And he had 1,000-yard rushers. Quarterback is Justin Herbert.
I'm just not sold on them, man. I'm not sold on them.
Quarterback is Justin Herbert. Go watch his offense. Go watch his offense. Go watch his. Just telling you. Go watch his offense.
If we got him, that wouldn't get my juices going, man. I would
exactly. I get you. I get you, right? I get you.
I just think it's better candidates out there.
It may be. It may be, but can we get those candidates? I don't know how he would fit right now.
How would he fit? How would he fit with those players and that you know what I'm saying? I don't like when I think back to those squads, I seen underachievement because I seen them get staffled against a couple of teams that they shouldn't have got beat by, and it was due to offensive production.
Bro, that happens to everybody. That happens to everybody, bro. That happens to a lot of teams. Georgia got stifled this year by Missouri. Missouri should have beat Georgia this year. Missouri should have beat Georgia this year. Now imagine the monkey wrench that would have been in the playoffs if Missouri would have beat Georgia. I forgot what years. Let me see if they got it up in here, bro. I forgot what years.
Oregon 20. Well, he was at 2019.
Yeah, I think 19. And he got the head coaching job at UNLV, got them the best record since 2013, and they fired him. In 2019, when they won the Rose Bowl, they averaged 433 yards per game, 35.4 yards per game, which ranked 16th in the country.
2019, boom.
Yeah.
All right. So they they put up 35 points a game, which was 16.
Yeah, 35
495 points.
And another dude y'all need to go check out is Jason Candle. Go look at the game when they came down here and played us. I think that was maybe 2017. Yeah, he's the head coach of Toledo.
Okay, that's the one they tried to get last year.
Exactly. Go look at the game when they played us down here. What was it? 2017? When they played us down here. Yeah, they was giving us fits. Mm-hmm. So I mean, just for the people out there, go do your research on some of the cats that they
How you feel about this?
Yes, I have no problem with that. And let me look. Whatever you give Coley, Cole OC should be attached to it.
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't care who you get. You could get it. You could get anybody. I can't say anybody. What I'm saying is who's ever going to be the OC. If they do what we want them to do, average over 30 points a game, and we winning games, 2 years tops, they're going to be here. So guess what? Instead of trying to get a new one, you move James Coley in it. What was the question? Go back to it, bro.
Oh, yeah. He said, does he fit? The Browse Award winner fair with this talent.
All right, so who's he? Who's he?
Who you talking about, King? Rizzy. Who you talking about, Rizzy?
The Broyles Award didn't fit, not because of talent, but because of personality.
Yeah. Willie hired him and Mario retained him. Arroyo.
Yeah. But I mean, man, that's what I'm looking. That's what I'm happy about. It's a new day. I've been expecting this news to come. I've been waiting for it to drop. You know what I mean? I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it to drop.
Who are you talking about, Cal? Jason who?
Jason just signed an extension. Oh, Jason Candle. He must have just signed.
Oh, Jason Candle. Oh, okay.
Because as of yesterday, he didn't sign his extension. Okay. As of yesterday. Can Coley call plays? And yes, Coley was the offensive coordinator here before. And
he was the coordinator when we was putting up on
at Georgia. He was the coordinator at Georgia.
Wasn't he the coordinator when they made to the playoffs?
I think he was the coordinator at Georgia, and then he got demoted, and then he left and went to Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, yeah.
Right, and look, I think he's up. You know, just my opinion. I think he's upset that Jimbo didn't give him the coordinator job. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's why
I would be too.
Yeah, I think that's why he wanted. And you know, he may want to come back home. He loved Miami. He never wanted to leave. I wish Mark Richt would have let him be the OC. He never wanted to leave. And I can guarantee y'all this. If he was the OC, Brad Kaya never leaves. Brad Kaya was forced out. Brad Kaya would have never left. So can you imagine having Brad 2017?
Go get my boy his. Go ahead and give my boy his props. Go ahead and give my boy his props. Go ahead and give it. If he was in 2017 with what?
Yeah. With Al Golden's players and that defense you had.
No. If he would have been that Miami,
listen. I ain't gonna take no cheap shots at nobody. If he was here with that defense, if he was there with that defense, in 2017, he was here for 2016.
I'm talking about Coley.
Oh yeah. If Coley was here, that 2017 year, just say he was here for 16 and 17, right? But just say 17 because that defense was lights out. You got Brad Kaya at quarterback with the weapons he had, bro. I want y'all to understand. Shit, yo, when we played Clemson in that ACC championship game, it would have been a lot different.
Yeah, it would have been different, bro.
It'd been a whole lot different. That's all I'm gonna say. So Coley, and I think Coley is better today than he was yesterday.
He was back then. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's better today than he was yesterday. Why? Because he got to learn more. He got to be around a lot of elite coaches.
I just about to say that he's been in two programs. Of course, Texas A&M didn't live up to the hype this year, but he was at Georgia for multiple years. And he was under, like, far as with the elite recruiting at both places, because Jimbo been recruiting at a high level. So right. I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact he's been picking up tips of the trade on, you know, and just in recruiting itself. You feel what I'm saying? And
exactly. Hey, come on, y'all. We got close to 40-something folks in here and only 15 likes. We need to get them likes up for us, fam. Get them likes up for us. I'll be going back and I'll be looking at the comments, you know, after the shows, come days after, and we be up to like 200-300 views and only got like 50 likes. Like, come on now, help us out. You know, the algorithms, you know, they want to see them likes up as close to the viewership. So help us out. But no, you are right, because if Coley was here, he would definitely. Coley's a recruiting machine. He would get us some dudes on the outside, because Coley. I mean, we need to get him back home on the staff with what we got. It's gonna be a wrap.
He said, but the offense,
you know, the offense got to show improve though. You know, the offense got to show improve, but we'll get a taste. We'll definitely get a taste in the sense and the feel of what the offense is looking like come spring. We'll get a feel, just like a concept from a concept standpoint. A concept, a scheme of what they're trying to do. Like, we got to have an identity. If you think Georgia, what's their identity? You know what their identity is, right? You look at Tennessee, you think, what's their identity? You know what their identity is on offense. Bama, you know it. Michigan, you know it. UCLA, you know it. USC, you know their identity. Utah, you know they have an identity. We have to establish an identity and have it and stick to it and be able to flip-flop it whenever we want and be able to go to it whenever we need to and be successful at it.
We got somebody want to tap in and chop it up with us real quick. What's going on, Kyle? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, Groovy, and Mr. Blakk? Hey,
I'm chilling.
Hey, Blakk, I follow you on Tuesday with your other colleague. I forgot his name.
Oh, Max.
Yeah, I follow you on Tuesday. Groove, I always see you pop in, and but I mainly call in only really. I follow all you guys, but I'm normally connected with you talk with Devin and Larry Franks.
Okay.
I got a picture on his intro where I'm showing up the U sign on there. But yeah, Groove. I know. I remember earlier, Groove. You were chatting and you kind of rebutted one of the comments I had said. I can't even remember it right now. I'm down there in Carl Gateway right now. I can see Green Tree through them trees if I had a clear bird's eye view to it. That's how close I am to the stadium right now. But I'm from Carol City, you know. So I'm from Miami, Carol City, North Miami, Miami Gardens area, which y'all would know about. I'm near the area with Carol City High School, where everybody went to Carol City High School. But I graduated from Pompano Beach Ely High School, where Pat Peterson and Henry Crockett and a lot of other greats that came out of our school. What a dude named that played for the Detroit Lions back in the day before Barry Sanders broke his record? James Jones. That's early. That's before y'all time.
James Jones or Bobby Sims?
Barry Sanders broke all James Jones records.
Okay, so I remember Bobby Sims was at Detroit too and had a lot of records there and wore number 20 as well.
Right. That number 20 was a famous number back then, but Barry Sanders put that number to rest. But anyways, getting back to your conversation, I think all of y'all named some good names, and like I had said in the chat with Jason up north, the coaching at that small school, he just got the extension last year. They gave him a real big extension. And I don't think that school got enough money to buy him out like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Miami would probably want to buy it because they gave him a real big contract just coaching on that little school, and I don't think Mario will pay him that kind of money because he's getting paid, I think, like either $2 to $3 million a year, and I don't think Mario gonna pay for no coordinator.
He making $1.2 million.
Right, not no small dude anyway. And I mean, if he were Kingsbury, he would know he had to pay that kind of money, not $3 million, but at least $2 something some change. Because that guy, he's not gonna give up small change, knowing what he know what his work, how his resume look. But I do like the two names you did mention, Blakk. I like the Scott Frost, and also I like our homeboy from Miami, James Coley. He's a former high school coach down here, and I know some of these South Florida guys that's in the chat can remember Mario, James Coley, and what the dude name was, which is the offensive the quarterback coach, which just went back to App State.
Hunt. They was at FIU together.
All them was high school coaches against each other at one point in high school down here. Mario took guys from the hood. I won't say the hood because the area they were coaching at wasn't really from the hood. But Frank Ponce, he coached that. He coached OC at I think Miami Central or Northwestern for a couple of years. So he connected to the hood somewhat a little bit when it comes to the old school parents like you, Blakk or Groov, because y'all guys younger than me. I'm 50 plus right now. But I think out of all the names, the sexy names, I think Coley would be the best fit, the best one to relate to the players that he's recruiting at one point, and then relate to the environment. And then on top of that, he has a good, relationship with Mario already. And then not only that he can be a good OC, but he actually specialized at coaching receivers, so he can relate to help out in that area as well. See, Gattis couldn't do that as an OC slash wide receiver coach because he's not good at quarterbacks. That's why he had that other assistant quarterback that worked behind the scenes that came with him from Michigan that probably was stepping on Frank Ponch's toes as an OC, as a quarterback coach. You know what I'm saying? But I think Coley would probably be the better one to deal with because he know the environment. He already know how Mario works. And then he's a better off recruiter because, like you were saying, Blakk, he done bounced around the last couple, 5 to 10 years. He done been on quite a few different teams, but he been on good winning teams. So his pedigree is sitting pretty good as far as being notarized through some of the different areas. Yeah, he might have then recruited a certain kid from Orlando or Pennsylvania at one point, but at least those coaches in the area know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been around for a while. So I think out of all the names besides Scott Frost, because of course, he was good. He was a good play caller at UCF, and like you say, Scott, the other Scott that what the name is Scott that when he graduated from Clemson. He's from Florida, but he graduated from Clemson.
Jeff Scott.
Jeff Scott. He's a Florida boy too. He's from Florida, so it's a lot easier. And then Jeff Scott, them guys was I think I want to say he was a GA for Florida State or Clemson because Florida State coach Bobby Bowden's son was the coach at Clemson when he played for Clemson. And when he was in college, he come from Clemson, but he from Florida, and that Florida connection with that Florida State and all that stuff come from Bobby Bowden's his son when he coached out there at Clemson before homeboy got there, before the dude that coaching now got there. So I think the perfect world, we like Beer, Beer from Broward, he from the crib. You know what I'm saying? Leonard Henderson, he up there in the pros too from St. Thomas Aquinas and Fort Lauderdale. Those are two great candidates to be wide receiver coaches, but it'll be hard, very hard to pull them guys because those guys, the teams they've been coaching on, them receivers been producing. They've been reduced at those schools.
But I think Kevin Beard will leave Toledo to come home to the University of Miami.
Yeah, I think it would too, but think about this too. Now that you said, I forgot what school he's at, but just think about here at Toledo. He's at it'd be perfect if that head coach take a down drop and come to Miami because Miami can buy his ass out. It's not like we ain't got the money. We can buy the little bullshit contract he got. Let's say if he comes down, he may pull a beer like, hey, well, you know what? I'm the head coach, but this is my receivers coach. And he got a connection with the local area. Let me bring him with me so he can help me keep a goddamn job while I'm down there. Make my job easier. Yes. So that'll be a perfect, like you say, perfect marriage, right? But however, if we can't get that connection, which that's very way in left field to do because that head coach, like I said, he got an extension last year to stay there. Because the thing is, I remember reading up on him last year when Mario was talking about it, and the reason why he didn't stay, his family is strongly connected in that environment. So it may be more of a family thing. It may be more of a family thing than just coaching. Gotcha. But however, before you come in, Blakk, and I'm gonna get off right now and just continue to listen. Yes, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if we do get Scott Frost with the other what the other coach is without see when the Clemson.
Jeff Scott.
That'd be perfect because remember Jeff Scott was his offensive coordinator, but Jeff Scott naturally is a receiver coach.
Yeah, that's what Blakk had said earlier.
Right, that'd be a perfect. I guarantee if Scott Frost was to jump down there, and if the others, Jeff Scott, I don't know what his situation is where he coaching them right now, but that'd be a perfect connection. Get him down there because, like you said, Groov. I don't know if you said it, Groov, or Blakk said it. Look what he did. Look at his production at Clemson with the receivers, and plus look what the receivers he had. And now that most of those kids was from the South Florida area that he had. Yeah. So I mean that's all good, man. Hey, thanks for having me on here. I don't want to blow the spot up, and I'm gonna continue to listen. I'm sitting on here on my back porch, smoking me a goddamn cigar, good cigar tonight. Drinking on that good cigar. Blakk. I know you don't drink, Blakk. I follow you, Blakk. You say you don't drink, but I'm drinking some nice scotch tonight, baby.
I do.
But it's all good. And and like I say, I'm a Larry Franks, Devin type of game. I'm from the Utah thing. This is the first time I ever spoke on somebody else's website. But thank you guys for all your content. I'm always continue to listen to you, Groove, when you come on. But I'm Blakk. I follow all you Miami Flow stuff all the time. So y'all take care, man. I love you, brothers. Y'all take care. And Blakk,
yes,
last but not least, when you spoke, I think either last week or week before last, when you say Larry Bronstein gave your sons a shout out, I did look your son up. He looked nice, but dude, he need to get taller, man.
Hey, look, man. You got DBs in the league that's 5'9".
Oh no. We not knocking. Darryl Green was about 5'7", and he blocked it down.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna knock the game, dog. But hey, good content, man. I love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. And when we hang up, I'm gonna stay back in and continue to listen, man.
Appreciate
yes,
you.
sir. Appreciate you, brother. Good guy right there. Appreciate Cal for jumping on. Appreciate him. But now, you got anything else you want to add, man, till we get into this good old draft? I'm ready to kick that booty. You feel me? Hey, but last week, we did the show, and we was talking about our 707 draft we was gonna do. We had one guy. Let me look at his name. I don't want to butcher his name. Hold on. He has sent me his. His name is QB Quint Kent. He has sent me his 707 list against the list we put out last week. And I'm finna pull it up right now. I did a poll, and let's see who won. Tab where I'm at. Boom. Twitter. Can y'all see? Can you see Blakk?
No, it didn't come up yet. All right, now it's popping up.
It's up. All right. All right, so we see right here, PSA, which Storm won the 707. Which Hurricane squad 707 squad will win in the matchup. PSA, we only use players from 2007 to present day. All right, so team 1 was me and Blakk team, which was Brad Kaya, Duke Johnson. We had the receivers, Ahmad Richards, Philip Dorsett, Stacy Coley, Alan Hearns, and KJ Osborne. On his squad, his offensive squad, he had TVD as the quarterback, Duke Johnson, like we did, Rambo, he had Alan Hearns, he had Braxton Berrios, Leonard Hankinson, and he had a tight end, Brevin Jordan. We did a four wide with a running back. He did a traditional 4 running backs with a tight end.
We did 5. We did 5.
My bad. We did 5 receivers. I'm tripping. We did 5 receivers. He did 4. On defense, we had Will linebacker, Jermaine Grace. He had Denzel Perriman. We did Sean Spence. He did Spence as well. Our free safety was Kenny Phillips. He did cornerback. His safety was Deion Bush. His strong safety was Cam Kitchens, and our strong safety was Cam Kitchen. Cornerbacks, we went with Artie Burns, Brandon Harris, and DVD. He went with Corn Elder, Brandon Harris, and Ryan Hill. So I did this for 2 days. And team won. We won 80%, 80 to, to 20. You know what I'm saying? We got the majority of the votes, so Storm won and took the cake on that one, man. So, seemed like we put a little something together. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
I thought, we told y'all to put it in, big dog. We told y'all to put it in. So now this how it's going to go. Who going to go first? Blakk, how we going to do this? I ain't got no coins on me, man. Who going to go first? Who going to go first? Let's do paper, rock, scissors. 2 out of 3. We can do paper, rock, scissors. 2 out of 3.
All right, come on.
All right.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What you at?
We say, all right.
All right, ready?
You froze. Are you ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right. You got one?
All right.
All right, last one. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, we tied up. I did the thing.
What you do?
I did scissors.
All right.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You got it. All right. You got the number one pick.
All right, so we
All
going.
right, what's your number one pick?
So are we going? All right, so we going offense first or defense?
We can do offense first. You don't have whoever your number one pick is. Your pick. You can do it like that.
And we
Who you got?
we
Who's your
still
quarterback?
we still doing 2-7 right to present, right?
Yep.
All
Who
right.
your quarterback? Remember, we can't use.
I know. My quarterback, I got Stephen Morris.
Okay, we didn't bump pass on that. We didn't bump pass. So now, if we choose one, we gotta switch our pick. We gotta switch our pick if we choose. If you pick yours first. All right. So you got I got my quarterback is Ja'Cory Harris. That's my QB.
All right.
All right. So I guess I got second. Then you go. We'll rotate.
Right.
No, you go. It's your go. It's your go.
No, because I went first last time and you went second. So now you go first.
Yeah. All right. I got Greg Cooper as my running back.
No.
So you got to pick another running back.
No. Look, I didn't have Cooper first. I had him as my backup. If you picked who I had, so I got Lamar Miller.
Ooh, damn, that's a good one. That's okay. Lamar Miller, okay.
So now I'm first.
Yep.
So now I'm first. I got
so you doing 4 wide or 5 wide?
What you want to do 4?
It don't even matter. It don't even matter.
I got Lance Leggett.
All right, you got that one. All right, I got Leonard Hankinson. I just God dog it.
All right, I got Darnell Jenkins.
Oh, that was my next pick. God damn it. So now I gotta change it. Fuck. Oh man. All right, I got Travis Benjamin.
Okay. I got Braxton Berrios.
I got Jeff Thomas.
I got Rayshawn Scott.
I got Tommy Streeter. Was he on? He went on that. He wasn't on that list, was he?
No, 1, 2, 3.
No, he was. Okay, I got Tommy
All
Streeter.
right, so we doing 5 wides, right?
You can pick however you want. You can pick what you want.
All right.
Because I'm going. Because my next one's not gonna be a receiver.
All right, I got I got Brevin Jordan.
All right, my tight end is Jimmy Graham.
Damn, I forgot about Jimmy Graham.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with Brevin though. I'm cool with Brevin.
All right, so we on to the defense now.
All right. All right.
Choose wisely, my friend.
My first corner is Mike Jack.
I got to scratch my boy off, man. God, please. God. Tyreek Stevenson.
All right. Malik Young.
All right. Hold on. I said Tyreek. Tyreek is mine. All right. I got Gunner as my other corner.
All right. Tracy Howard.
That's a good one. My third corner is Bandit. Trajan Bandit is my third corner.
See, I got Malik Young in my slot, and I got Tracy and Malik on my outside.
So my 2 outside is it's Tyreek and Gunner, and Bandy is my nickel guy. All right, so it's my turn now, ain't it?
Is it? No, it's my turn.
Okay.
I got Wes as my
safety. We still doing safety. We doing safety.
Safety. Okay, safety. My free safety, I got Jaquan Johnson.
All right, my free safety, I got Rayshawn Jenkins.
Damn it. Oh, you must. Oh,
so it's my turn now, right?
No, you just said you got Rayshawn Jenkins, so it's my turn now.
Oh, yeah, that's your turn. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm still good. You know what? I'm still good. Have him at my strong. Yes. Vaughn, tell him that.
Oh, God dog it. But my strong safety, Deion Bush. Deion Bush, my strong safety. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what I was good. I'm gonna tell you what I was gonna do after that. I'm gonna tell you.
I already know what I got. I got one in the chamber right now. We about to do linebackers.
Hold on.
So who your strong safety?
Except me. So I already said my strong safety.
Oh yeah, you said Talamac. So it's on you for the linebacker.
Yeah, for my linebacker. So my will linebacker is Jamal Carter.
That's good. But you want to know who mine is?
Who?
Ray Armstrong, baby. Yeah. That's my ace in the hole right there. Who your middle?
My middle is Wes.
My middle is Tavares Gooden.
I had him, but Wes.
Wes. Okay. So what we gonna do with this? I'm gonna get this typed up and I'm gonna put this on my profile. And I want you guys to decide who has the better squad. And when we do our next show, we're gonna read off the tallies. You feel what I'm saying? I think this was a lot closer than the other one we did, because I think we're gonna have to revisit that one, and we're gonna have to revisit that one again and do another one, a full squad next time. We're gonna have to do that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to do that again. But you got me on that one. But I don't think you're gonna get me on this one. I think I'm gonna edge you on this. I think I got the speed advantage. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, look, y'all forget Lance Leggett. I got Lamar Miller. 4-2-4-3, right? Lance Leggett, another 4-3-4-4 guy, and Jenkins, another 4-3 guy.
I got Tommy Streeter. I got Leonard Hankerson, Travis Benjamin, and Jeff Thomas. That's speed on speed now.
Yeah, your two speeds. Your two speeds is Benjamin and
Jeff.
And Jeff. Right? Yep. Yeah, those are your two speed guys. But then I got Braxton Berrios too. And my two slot guys are legit.
Mine too, man. Jeff Thomas, man. I'm taking Jeff Thomas over Berrios, man. He off the handle.
I don't know. I think Braxton Berrios was more productive. He may not have been as fast, but he was more productive and more reliable.
We couldn't choose anybody off our list the rent free. That's why we didn't pick. We couldn't choose anybody.
We couldn't spend Spence. We couldn't do Dorsett because we used them in that first list that Groove just posted, so we couldn't pick them.
Yeah, we couldn't pick none of these players on our squad. The ones on team one, we couldn't pick none of those players. That's why we got some of the guys that we got. We couldn't pick none of those guys. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But man, we've been on almost an hour. So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna post this on my profile. If you're not following me, follow me at Storm Groove on Twitter. And please cast your vote. You feel what I'm saying? Cast your vote. I just seen your message, Blakk. So I'm gonna post it on my profile. It's gonna be pinned to my profile, so you can go in and make a vote. Please, you know what I'm saying? Please go ahead and go on there vote, because I think me and my guy gonna do a little friendly bet at the end and see if somebody have to do some push-ups or something. You know what I'm saying? The loser gonna have to do push-ups or jumping jacks or something like that. You feel? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a little something. I would say a backflip contest, but I can't do no flips. So I seen Blakk out there in the yard that time doing flips. I can't do that. Man, but for real, man, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. Like I said, there's some great things going on with the Canes right now. We finna, we waiting to see who's gonna take over the ham on the offense. Hopefully, Mario makes the right decision and pick somebody that with a lengthy track record. You know what I'm saying? Gattis had a cool little 2 years, but Dan Mullins, he has a track record of offenses wherever he went. You feel what I'm saying? So hopefully he make the right decision and can get some of these guys that can turn this program around next year, man. But please hit that like button, comment and subscribe, and tell her Kane, man. And you got anything to say, Blakk, before we get out of here? And oh yeah, one thing I want to say, man, get well to my brother Uki, man. He's sick. He got COVID right now. So major shout out to my boy Ook, man. Get well, man. We wanted him on the show tonight, but find out he had COVID, man. Rest up, man. Get you a lot of zinc in your diet and some orange juice, some vitamin C, man. But what you want to
man, get healthy, Ook. Get healthy, brother. Get healthy. Just appreciate y'all stopping through on this Friday evening. You know, enjoy y'all weekend. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Be safe. And hey, yo, man, hit that like button and, you know, subscribe and go tell a friend to come through. Help us get to 1,000 subs by August. And yo, we in the running for a new OC to help us get this thing turned around. Like I always say, to get Miami back where it should always be, at the top of college football, amongst the others, competing for titles.
And we out this thing, big dog. Oh.